Well, welcome back, and we're getting ready to get started for Arena Series number 2. We are in Tucson, Arizona, which is the southwest, known as the southwest of the desert. We're about several miles away from Phoenix, but we're going to get started. So, it's going to be Stone Crusher versus Hooligan, El Toro Loco, Crush Station, then Bad Company, Avenger, Captain's Curse, and Gravedigger. We're going to see top to bottom of the best, and we're going to get ready to get started. Here comes Daffy Duck in Stone Crusher. Now, last year when we were in Tucson, he had a great moments and great memories, and he wants to do it again. And now his opponent is Tyler the Cat. He used to drive the monster truck known as Podium Crasher from his wife, Kipper the Cat, but except that now he's going to be in Hooligan. So looks like it's the return of Hooligan, and we're going to get started. Stone Crusher and Hooligan going at it. Tyler the Cat, although after the departure of Podium Crasher, he's going to make a name for himself with Hooligan, and now we're going to see what's going to happen right now. Daffy Duck experienced that we might see him win another tour, but this time it looks like this is going to be a bad luck for him because not a good way to start. That Tyler the Cat got the best of him. Tyler the Cat got the best of him. Unfortunately, Daffy, I don't know what was he thinking out there, but Tyler looks like he's been doing it correctly right now. For some reason, I don't know why or how or what's going on, but it looks like Hooligan got the best of him, so your winner goes to Hooligan. Here comes Tina Russo in El Toro Loco. Let's see what she's going to do, because last year she had somewhat of a good season, but not really way to get to the World Finals. And now her opponent, Little Captain in Crush Station, who had a little bit of a tremendous moments and stuff like that, but not really went well for his tour, but we're going to see how it goes. Tina, I'm looking forward to see what she's going to do for this season, because she could possibly make it to the World Finals, but we're going to see how it goes. And now two trucks are going at it between Tina and Little Captain. Both trucks look like they're trying to get in there right there from the spot right there. And it looks like Tina got the best of him, but unfortunately, not really the way we wanted to see right there. But your winner goes to Tina in El Toro Loco. Let's go look at the replay right now. And what a not bad moments and stuff like that from a lot of trucks, a lot of drivers out there trying to get on the spot. But not really the way what Tina wanted to do, but still, at least she got the best, but still, it is what it is. All right, Monster Jam fans, here comes Perry, who used to be named as Poof, and now his legal name is Perry now, and his opponent will be taking on Bugs Bunny Jr. and Bad Company. Is predicting Bad Company might go to the World Finals this season because it could be his year, but we're gonna find out what's gonna happen. Here it is, Avenger, Bad Company. Both trucks are go at it right here in Tucson, Arizona. And it looks like Perry's trying to get in the game out there, but surprisingly, Bugs Bunny Jr. trying to do everything he can out there. Down to the final turn, Junior Perry getting in there, and it looks like Perry's going to get the best of him right there. Although he changed his legal name now to Poof, but both trucks are shut down because Perry accidentally hit the wall right there. The good thing they had the metal wall right there. It's not from the stadium, it's not from the venue. They had this metal safety wall. That way the trucks don't hit it because it's not that big enough. But at least Perry did everything he can out there. Not bad for his run out there. At least he tried. But still, it is what it is. Congratulations to Avenger. So Perry will be moving on to the next round. All right, here's a matchup that I'm looking forward to see. And here comes Bugs Bunny Jr.'s his parents, Lola Bunny and Gravedigger, and her opponent, Bugs Bunny and Captain's Curse. Bugs Bunny Jr. looks like he's going to see his both mom and dad on the field going at it right there. They're both trailer mates, and they're going to go ready for top to bottom, and they're going to get ready to get at it. Not bad for both trucks out there between Bugs Bunny and Captain's Curse and Lola Bunny and Gravedigger, as both trucks look like they're getting ready to stage it up right there. Here they're going to go right there. Down to the finals, and there it is. Your winner goes to Gravedigger, and it looks like the wife beat the husband. Lola Bunny will advance to the next round. What a good way to start by Lola Bunny, as she really rocking and rolling right now, beats her husband, but still, what a good round by Bugs Bunny, our legend guy out there in the sport, but still, it is what it is. What a good way to start because of those trucks out there. Right there, if you look at that, we are going to go to the official Monster Jam semifinals as they're going to get ready to get started right there between Hooligan, El Toro Loco, Avenger, and Gravedigger. These guys are going to go at it right there. Whoever wins gets to go on to the official Monster Jam championship race, but we're going to see what's going to happen here. I predict that Daffy Duck was going to win, and he's going to win the entire time, but I'm surprised that Hooligan knocked him out with that. Tyler the Cat, my goodness, man. This guy is going to be the future of Monster Jam, no doubt about it. Tyler, although last year I predict that he was going to make it to the World Finals, not the way I wanted to see from him, but I'm going to see more from him here this year with Hooligan, but we're going to see how it goes. And now his opponent will be Tina Russo in El Toro Loco. That's Daffy Duck's wife. So let's see. Tyler the Cat defeated the husband. Now he's going to face the wife. Can the wife defend her husband, or he's going to beat the wife in the next round? And Tyler the Cat looks like he's taking the lead right there. Down to the final turn. Tina's trying to hang in there, but it's too late. Tyler the Cat got the best of her, and your winner goes to Tyler the Cat. Man, looks like he beat a husband and he beat the wife, and he's going to the championship race. Tyler the Cat looks like he's loving it right there, as Tyler is never going to be doubt on him, you know, putting up the game out there. What a good game out there as for Tyler, that he did everything. His phenomenal job out there, trying to rock it and rolling right there, and that's what I wanted to see. And here's a guy, he used to be named Poof, but now he changed his name to Perry. Here comes Perry in the Avenger monster truck, and now his opponent will be taking on Lola Bunny in Gravedigger. This is going to be a good matchup. If Lola wins, that means Tyler's going to face the wife's best friend, or you could say the husband's best friend's wife, but we'll see, unless Perry get the best of her. And both trucks are going at it right there. It looked like there's been some solid, decent runs between those two guys out there. Down to the final turn. Looks like Perry's going to get in there. And Avenger looks like he turned sharp because Gravedigger went a little too far. And your winner goes to Poof in Avenger, or Perry in Avenger. Perry looks like he got the best of Lola, although that he got everything he can out there trying to show it off. And not bad. We know that his dad is officially now retired. His mom is probably retired, and now he's down with his god brother Timmy Turner, which we'll see him in just a few moments with him, and his god nephew Ryan Turner in the Kraken monster truck. We'll see him in just a moment right there. And now let's go look at it right there. Hooligan, Avenger going to the championship race. Let's see who's going to be the best by being the best. Perry hasn't been in the World Finals in a while. Tyler has never been in the World Finals before. If these guys can still drive it up right there, not just they're going to go at it, but this could be the moment to shine between both guys out there. Here it is, Tyler the Cat in Hooligan, getting ready to rock it and rolling out there. And now his opponent, Perry, in the Avenger monster truck. Let's see what Perry's going to do. Although his dad retired, he's a former driver of Max D. It would have been better if Perry could drive Max D, but although Avenger will be his moment right there to shine right there, as both trucks are going to get ready to go at it right there. There's going to be some good matchups right there between those two guys. Down to the final turn, and it looks like Avenger got the best of him. Your winner goes to Perry in Avenger, and he's loving it. It's been a very, very long time Avenger won a racing champion. I don't remember, it's been like almost a decade, like for the first time ever, almost a decade that Avenger won a racing champion, because Perry has never won, although he's been mostly stadiums, but now he's in arenas right now for the first time, and now he's glad to be in arenas, and now he's going to show it off. That way it can give him a little boost up. Congratulations to Perry for winning the racing champion, as we're going to be moving on to advance to the Monster Jam two-wheel skills competition. We're going to see how these guys are going to go at it right there, as they're going to go up to the bottom right there for more Monster Jam action. And I'm looking forward to see these two trucks are going to go at it right there, as they're going to get ready to get started right there for more Monster Jam action. Here comes Bugs Bunny in Captain's Curse. Let's see what he's going to do. So Bugs Bunny's known for hitting the truck backwards on the APAC and the BKT tires. I talked to Bugs Bunny. I know that, you know, all the old drivers are all gone, and now you're the only oldest driver that is left. Well, somewhat, because, you know, you have your wife, you have Sonic, you have the rest of the others. I asked him, are you sure maybe you still got some juice in your tank with you? He said, you know, probably I kind of do, but my main goal is that we'll see how it goes. And Bugs Bunny, not a bad way to start. Although it's been a while, he's been to the World Finals. I want to see him in the World Finals, but with that's going to cost him really bad, and it's not looking good for Captain's Curse. Well, he tried to walk the plank of it, but it didn't work out well, but not the way I wanted to see from him for right now. But, you know, it is what it is. But I really hate the way how it happens, and things had to happen, had to be this way and stuff like that. And yeah, so yeah, there is going to be no score for Bugs Bunny Captain's Curse. I don't like the way it is and stuff, but, you know, like I say, you can't do nothing about it. It is what it is. You know, stuff happens and stuff, but still, you know, I'll give him that. That's a really good run right there by Bugs Bunny and Captain's Curse. But still, he tried everything he can out there trying to show it off, but, you know, it is what it is. So we'll see how it goes. And speaking of that, here comes Bugs Bunny Jr. in Bad Company. We're going to see how it goes right there for him. Now, here comes the sun out there. Now, or I can say, behold, here comes the sun. And it looks like he's going to two-wheel skills maneuver already, but not really close, and almost slightly, but not really. But he's still got one more hit to go. One more hit to go for Bad Company. Let's see what he's going to try to do. And it's going to be so loud with those zoomies on. But yeah, Nickelodeon Disney Cartoon, we're still using zoomies. And we still use all these headers, everything. So any trucks, any drivers can use these headers. One more hit to go right there for Bugs Bunny Jr. in Bad Company. Let's see if he can try to keep it in balance out there if he can try to get in the game out there. So far, it looks like he's going to hit the tire stack. We're going to see how he does it or how it goes and stuff like that. So Bugs Bunny Jr. looks like he's maintaining on his focus on and try to play the game right there. Up over the jump right there, and slightly okay, not really that much. Well, at least Tucson, Arizona fans loving it so far, but still, it is what it is. But he will possibly take the lead right now. I know he, well, actually, I know he is for now because his dad did not went well and stuff. But still, we don't know how long his dad's gonna be there. But I talked to Bugs Bunny Jr. earlier. You know, he loves having a tour with both his parents. I'll mention that later on. Anyways, the score is going to be 1.127. The fans give him a 1.023, and the expert judges give him a 1.112. Well, not the way we wanted to see, but still, you know, you can't do nothing about it. However, it is what it is and stuff like that. But still, he's just, you know, trying to be himself, trying to be proud of for all the accomplishments, how he's been doing, you know, everything like that. So, yeah. All right, Monster Jam, here comes Little Captain in Crush Station. Let's see what the Crush Station is going to do right there. It's been a while we see his success, but he's trying to do his best. I know he's one of the second to youngest of the Orca family. You know, we have his older brothers. We have Titan, we have Bombshell, we have Chubby, him, and Junior, which I know they're all in separate tours right now. But however, you know, we got a big stack of 5 brothers in the tours. Anyways, it's getting ready to rock and rolling out there. Looks like he's going to try to do a perfect two-wheel skills maneuver right there. And looks like Crush Station is going to try to do it. And really good success. Okay, I will give him that. That's really awesome out there. Not bad for Little Captain in Crush Station. He just really rocking and rolling out there. Surprisingly, you know, he's been doing absolutely phenomenal run. And I love it the way he has been trying to do and stuff like that. So, yeah, that's what I love to see. What a good run right there by Crush Station. He did everything he can in his phenomenal race, and it's going to be 4.783. The fans give him a 4.308. Expert judges give him a 4.827. I mean, decent scores from both sides, but not bad. But yeah, it's really decent scores. I will give him that. You know, perfectly run right there by the Crush Station. You know, amazingly run out there. So yeah, you know, it's really amazing run right there by Crush Station. So we still got more trucks in action right there. Here comes Daffy Duck in the Stone Crusher. Well, racing did not work out, but let's see can freestyle work it out there. He wants to rock it out to show all the fans out there, trying to, you know, be the ones by being the best out there. No doubt about it for Daffy Duck, as he tried to see what he's going to try to get in the game out there. Oh boy, and here comes Daffy getting in the game out there, trying to show it off out there, to show it everything. His absolutely phenomenal race out there. And he's going to reverse the truck out there, and pretty much solid, decent. I will give him that. Okay. And it looks like he's going to be careful out there. Careful, Daffy. I'm not really surprised from his run, but it looks like it's not going to be a good score that he wants, because I believe there will be no score for Daffy Duck. I just hate that. I really hate that you have to get an NAs for no scores. I cannot change the rules. Well, I could change the rules, but I had to keep it decent, you know, keep it a challenge for every drivers out there, because I know they all want to go to the World Finals. I know their biggest dream is they want to go to the World Finals. I don't blame them. I want to go to the World Finals too. Anyway, so it looks like it's an NA for Stone Crusher. I really hate the way how it has to be this way. Hey, but Daffy Duck, you know what? I give him that. You know, he did everything his phenomenal job ways. That what he's trying to do is, you know, he just wants to be perfect enough to get in the game out there. Really good run by Daffy, but unfortunately it looks like it didn't work out for the best of him. Not the way he wanted, but still it is what it is. Here comes his wife, Tina Russo in El Toro Loco. Let's see what Tina's going to do. I used to call her Tina Duck, but her real last name is Russo. Although Tina Duck, you could say, is her marriage last name, because she and Daffy are married and they're based on the Looney Tunes show. Let's see what Tina's going to do for tonight. And Tina's going to keep it balanced right there. And let's see. Perfect two-wheel skill. Trying to moonwalk it right there in El Toro. And Tina, come on, Tina. And she's going to spin a Rooney that. Yes! And she banged the wall. And let's see if the officials can let her go, because I'm not so sure if they're going to let her go. If they let her go, that would be perfect sign. If they don't, then it might be the end. It will be an NA. Tina does not want to do an NA. I think the officials are making decisions. Right now, I don't know yet. I don't know yet. If the two-wheel skills come to an end, I don't know. It's been discussion. And, oh, looks like it's over. Yep, it is over. Well, unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, Tina will not be eligible to make the score. I know the fans of Tucson is very angry right now. They're booing really badly, but unfortunately, I don't blame I know, I don't blame the fans. I don't blame them for booing, but you can't do nothing about it. There's nothing you can do because it is what it is. So there's nothing you can do about it. Like I say, the rules are the rules. You got to keep it simple. So unfortunately, Tina, not the way she wanted to do, but I get that she tried her best, but it's just not the way she wanted. But hey, it is what it is, so you can't do nothing about it. Speaking of that, here comes her longtime best friend, or should I say her bestie, Lola Bunny, in Gravedigger, the one-time World Finals Racing Champion, where she won the World Finals with Medusa. That was back in World Finals 5, which I was the crew chief of Mr. Krabs and El Toro Loco. And not just that, Mr. Krabs won a freestyle champion. I was the one that made Mr. Krabs a freestyle world champion, and it was an honor to see her winning with Mr. Krabs. Anyways, not the way I wanted to see from Lola. It's just not really I wanted to see, but we just got one more to go. And the funniest thing is that all of our co-owners, you know, we were, well, 3 of us, our former crew chief was me, JJ48, who was a crew chief for Donald Duck when he drove Gravedigger, and also Bugs Bunny, when he won his first freestyle, was crew chiefing from my other brother, Daniel to Daniel, and now Embracey Boy, aka Gabriel, is the crew chief of Blue and Thunder Roars. Pretty run, solid, decent run by Lola Bunny, and former driver of Medusa. I don't think the former Medusa driver, not the way she wanted, but, you know, she got the right tail Gravedigger, but unfortunately, it's just not the way she wanted to do. I don't blame for, you know, all the runs and stuff like that, but you cannot prevent things from happening, but it is what it is and stuff like that, so, you know, that's how it happens. Anyway, so let's go look at the replay right now, and you're looking at some highlights right now, so we're going to get ready to see what's the scores that the expert and the fan judges have gave them. And it looks like it's going to be a 1.092. That's her score. The fans give her a 1.020. Expert judges give her a 1.092, which that's how it is. The scores, you can't do nothing about it. But, you know, it's what it is, what it is. But still, Lola, it's a really amazing start by Lola. You know, she really did everything she can. You know, I believe that, you know, she is a great contender for the sport. Glad to have her and stuff like that. Here comes a guy that defeated a husband and wife, and, you know, both of the Bunny families, although he's missing is the son, which is Bugs Bunny Jr. But anyways, here it is, Tyler the Cat in Hooligan. He's a former driver. Podium Crasher was his former wife's truck. Now his wife is retired because she became a mother. She can't do monster trucks and being a mother of their kittens. And Tyler joined like about 2 seasons ago, which he joined with his wife because he was a former, well, let's say every year he changed truck. His first year was Town Hauler. That was his first truck. He has been to the World Finals before with Town Hauler, and then a year later he went to Podium Crasher, which is his wife's truck. Now this year he's in Hooligan, so I believe Hooligan will be his permanent truck. Maybe for now, I don't know about next season, but most likely it will be. I mean, not bad run by Hooligan. It's great to see the truck back again, but Tyler's not really liking it with the way it was and stuff like that. I mean, if you look at the highlights right now, he tried everything he can out there, not the way he wanted to do and stuff like that, but tried everything he can, you know, everything. So yeah. So anyway, score is going to be a 1.090. The fans give him a 1.081. Expert just give him a 1.100. I mean, it's a decent score. I will give him that. It is a decent score, but it just doesn't mean that you know, it's like all this and that, everything, blah blah blah, you know, stuff like that. So yeah. Here comes the second to last two-wheel skills competition. Perry in Avenger, aka Poof. He used to be named Poof, but now he goes by Perry. And we know his father retirement. I asked him earlier about his father retirement. I told him, are you going to miss seeing your dad performing? He said, you know, yeah, I'm going to miss seeing dad perform. You know, dad was my hero, and I loved seeing my mom performing too. I'm glad to have a tour with her, even though they were in the same stadium tour before, him and his mom. But now both of his parents look like, I know his dad's retired. Looks like his mom's going to retire for good. I know that he has his god brother, Timmy Turner. His god nephew, Ryan Turner, is in another tour right now. But we're going to see them in just a few more moments. Not bad by Perry as he tried to get everything he can out there. Looks like Timmy's supporting his god brother. Meanwhile, Ryan Turner supporting his god uncle into the sport. Not bad right there for the show right there, you know, by Perry. I think he just had it, you know, in his little balance and tried everything in his race out there. But I will give him that, you know, it's no doubt about it for, you know, for all his races. And now the score is going to be 1.287, and the fans are going to give him a 1.400. Expert judges give him 1.168, which it's a decent score. I will give him that. It's a really, really decent score. So I can't complain everything like that, but, you know, it is what it is and stuff like that. So, yeah, you know, it's a really good, decent score. I will give him that. There's no doubt about it. So, all that stuff. I mean, what a good raid for Perry, and it looks like the moments two-wheel skills has come to an end, and it looks like your two-wheel skills winner goes to Crush Station, ladies and gentlemen. And I made a mistake earlier a second ago. I said second to last. I meant Avenger was the last truck to go. I made a mistake. But anyways, so it looks like your two-wheel skills winner goes to Little Captain Crush Station. Congratulations to him. It looks like Perry could be an overall event champion if he can stay that way, most likely, because Tyler looked like he messed up and stuff. There's been some running in moments of back-to-back of who's going who, but we'll see all that stuff. All right, everybody, here comes Monster Jam's freestyle competition. Here comes Little Captain in the Crush Station. I like the song goes dun 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 dun. That's my favorite part of the song. You know, the lobster, based on the lobster. And it's funny because we got a killer whale driving a lobster. Anyway, so let's go see what Crush Station is going to pull it out right there. Also, fun fact is they're going to put some orange and blue cars, or turning cars, that they're going to put it down on the track just for the heck of it, just to give a little crushing moments for all the fans out there down in Tucson, Arizona. What a good way to start by Little Captain. And he's trying to get everything. And the funny thing, like I mentioned a while ago, that, you know, a killer whale driving a lobster monster truck, that's funny. Anyways, let's get in the game out there. So Little Captain playing the game out there. He's just not trying to give it up out there. I know his crew chief is taking care of him. Watch him how he does it and his run and stuff like that. Trying to be the best by trying to be the best, you know, to put some effort in it, and you know, surprisingly put the run out there. Anyways, 48 seconds to go as Little Captain in Crush Station trying to get in the game out there, and it looks like he's just gonna put all the game out there, that he's never doubt on himself and everything like that. And it looks like to the jump out there, not bad. Okay, I want to see some little bit of crushing. Come on, Crush Station, you can do better. Like, show us something new, you know. We want something brand new, you know. Anyways, I remember this little guy out there, Little Captain, you know. Everyone, even though that's his official real name, you know, love this little guy out there. I remember I first met him, really heck of a guy, and now look at him now, playing the big boys with the big sports out there behind the wheel out there. Under 6 seconds to go. Let's see if he can try to get in the game out there as he's gonna do it. And it looks like we got some, oh, the orange car almost nearly got crushed, but it doesn't matter. Crush Station is already smoking hot right there, and he's loving it right there. And there he is, waving it to all the fans out there, to the sport. Little Captain is showing it to all the fans, even though his main focus on is making the fans happy. As long as the fans are happy and they're loving it, he's happy too. If not, he failed himself. But I told him, don't fail yourself, man. And you know, fun fact is, a lot of people that didn't notice, his only punishment is he wants to do better. That's his only punishment. Anyways, the score is going to be 3.422. The fans going to give him a 2.904. Expert judge give him a 3.585. I mean, decent scores from both sides. I'll give him that. It's a really good, decent scores for that one. I really like it so much that how he's trying to do better and stuff like that. He's done better, everything, stuff like that. So he's no doubt about it, you know, trying to do the best he can. And yeah, that's what I can say right there. Not bad. Speaking of that, here comes Bugs Bunny Jr. in Bad Company. Let's go see right there. Although he's using Gravedigger the Legends song right now, everyone remembers Bad Company by Five Finger Death Punch. Although that we're not using Legends, not use Legend no more, but now it's just going to be Bad Company. But still, we're going to see what he's going to try to do and, you know, sacrifice himself to play the game. Will he be the victim, or will he be the vector of this truck? I mean, in the track, actually. Not the truck, but the track. Or you can say him in the truck. And to the jump right there, and looks like it just barely got a little touch from the cars, and his freestyle has just started right there. Bugs Bunny Jr., he's one of the, you know, based on his youngster. I remember he started out as 18 years old. Now he turns 20 in just a few more moments. A few more months from now, he'll be 20 years old. And he's a 19-year-old kid trying to rock it. And wow, looks like he's going to be a little bit crushing. Actually, no, I'm so sorry. He's 20 years old, but he's going to be 21 sooner. In a few months from now. Anyway, so let's go see what he's going to try to get in the game out there. Looks like he's going to bypass his 1 minute, showing off his freestyle. And let's see what the kid is going to do. And just to let everyone know that the cars are not secured, so you're going to see some cars moving around the sideways. So I want to give all the fans a nice, perfect heads up, because all the cars are already moved out and stuff. Anyway, so it looks like Bad Company is trying to be cautious with himself and, you know, try to do everything he can out there. Get it ready to start doing out there. Into the jump out there, and oh my. Oh, it looks like the truck's not broken, but he's still good. Okay, he's still good. But I just hate that. The only thing I don't like about venues like that, when the tracks are too dang large and the venue's too small, you have to reverse most of the time because, you know, you don't have no room. Well, yeah, they do have rear steer. There is a way, but the problem is that it's not too sharp of a turn. It looks like he's trying to do donuts, but I don't think his truck will let him because for some reason it's not a perfect spot, so he's wasting a little bit too much time. Well, things you got to be careful because you got to focus on time and stuff, but still, it is what it is. So, oh well, the game's over right there. You can't do nothing about it. There he is, Bugs Bunny Jr. and Bad Company, and he's loving it, driving the monster truck out there, showing it off right there. Love the part how he, you know, play the game out there without a doubt about it, trying to show it off out there, and pretty decent stuff like that. Anyways, the score is 1.248. and the fans are going to give him a 1.200. Expert judges are going to give him a 1.108. I mean, it's a decent score, but it's just not the way we wanted to see. But still, it is what it is for a Bad Company. But still, I'm proud for Bad Company. You know, he just rocking and rolling. It's still no doubt about it. Without a doubt, you know, he's the future of Monster Jam. But, you know, we'll see for more from this kid. Speaking of that, here comes his old man, Bugs Bunny Sr. in the Captain's Curse monster truck. Started driving a long time ago, and it looks like Bugs Bunny's gonna push the car back on its place, but he couldn't right now. So what he's gonna do? He's gonna push the car back. I think he's trying to do what he's trying to do, push the car back. So that is the most funniest thing. Well, you can't do nothing about it. The cars are gonna get, you know, they're gonna get totaled after that, all that stuff. Anyway, so it looks like Bugs Bunny is gonna get ready to get started right there, and he tried to push it everything he can out there. It looks like he's gonna try to do his best. But it looks like there's nothing he can do about it, but still, it is what it is. Anyways, the timing system has just started right there for Bugs Bunny in Captain's Curse. He was a former driver of Blacksmith. Blacksmith, it all started from him, and it's still remaining his truck even to this day. That is still his favorite. But now he got the right of Captain's Curse, and Captain's Curse will stick with him for the rest of his life. Not bad by there for the jump right there by Bugs Bunny. You know, he's trying to get back to the World Finals as his main goal and his main mission. But surprisingly, there's no doubt about it. He's just trying to pull up the line out there. Anyway, so he's about 58 seconds to go as we get ready to see what he's going to try to do his best out there. Show it off to all of the great Monster Jam fans out there. I mean, surprisingly okay. You know, it's all decent. Not really that much. It wasn't that really that much of a moment and stuff, but still, it is what it is by Bugs Bunny, and he's trying to do everything he can out there. 37 seconds to go. Let's see if he can try to do better. If he can try to focus up there, try to show it everything he can. But you know what? He's a legend. You know, he's been around for a very long time, without a doubt. Trying to show it off to all the great fans out there here in Tucson, Arizona. All over the cars. Not bad for the crushed cars. And I'm going to reverse the truck, and we're going to see how he's trying to do. Up over the jump right there. Not bad for Bugs Bunny and Captain's Curse. Trying to show it off right there. 6 seconds to go. Can he do it? If he can try, and okay. I mean, the last jump was okay, but I think it's going to come to an end right there. So there he is, Bugs Bunny shutting off his truck, and he's going to wave it to all the fans right here in the sport. And he's been one of our longest drivers for a very long time. You know, he's been here for all of us, you know. That's what I love about Bugs Bunny. Well, Bugs Bunny, you know, I'm very proud of this kid, you know, or this guy right there. He's been a very legend for a very long time, without a doubt. And the score is going to be 2.187. The fans give him a 2.077. Expert judges give him a 2.175. I mean, decent score from both sides of the areas, but, you know, without a doubt and stuff. But still, what a good matchup. You know, I will give him that. It's a pretty decent score for Bugs Bunny and Captain's Curse. But still, we got many more trucks, many more action, you know, because it's Monster Jam. So let's get it on right there. All right, here comes Daffy Duck in the Stone Crusher monster truck. Although this pass early on, although racing skills not the way we wanted to see from Daffy, I don't know what happened, but Daffy wanted this so badly. He needs to win this championship race so badly. So good thing we still got a while way to go, but we're gonna see how it goes. Anyways, the score has just started right. I mean, the timing system has just started right there for Daffy Duck as he's trying to get in the game out there. Going on the jump right there, up over the cars. He's going to go right there. And it looks like he's going to play the game out there for the race, you know, something like that. And not bad with the crushing cars out there. He's been crushing and smashing and hollering out there with those cars out there. I really like about it, you know, without a doubt for Daffy. But, you know, he's just being the one right there, trying to be the game out there. Anyway, so 57 seconds to go. Let's see what Daffy's going to try to do the best he can out there, trying to, you know, play the game out there. And without a doubt, I mean, it's all decent, but not really the run that we wanted to see and stuff, but still, we'll see so many more guys' action right there. 40 seconds to go, what we're going to see right there. And trying to see what he's going to try to do. And reverse the truck. And it looks like he's going to play the jump right there. Up over the, you know, right there, smash the cars. Let's see if he can try to handle it right there for Daffy Duck. 18 seconds to go for Daffy. Let's see if he can try to be the one by being the best if he's not trying to, you know, fail himself. Stuff like that. 10 more seconds to go. Let's see if he can try to get it on in his distance. Playing out there. Almost to the top out there. He's just trying to be the one right there. And surprisingly, what a good run out there. And Daffy Duck, my goodness, man. He is really hauling. He is hauling. I will give him that. Hauling. That's what Daffy wanted to do. Work his way up to show up to all the fans out there from Tucson, Arizona. And there he is, waving it to all the crowd right here in Tucson, Arizona. And he is loving it so far. That was a good race out there from Daffy Duck in Stone Crusher. What a good run by Daffy Duck. He did everything he can out there to show it off out there. No doubt about it, he's been doing absolutely phenomenal for his run. And the score is going to be 3.460. The fans give him a 2.930. Expert judges give him a 3.460. I mean, decent run by all of these guys out there. They give him a decent, you know, scores and stuff. Really good. Perfect scores. Okay, I will give him that. Not a perfect score, but I'll say decent for now. But still, that's a good run out there by Daffy Duck and Stone Crusher. Really, really rocking it. Loving it. The guy out there, how he's trying to do the best he can. Not bad. And yeah, that's how it is. Here comes Lola Bunny in the Gravedigger monster truck. Let's see what she's going to try to do her best. And looks like Lola's going to try to hang in there, trying to show it off out there. Let's see what she's going to try to do. And to the jump. And it looks like her freestyle has just started right now. She's a former World Finals Racing Champion. She won with Medusa. Medusa was her original truck, and it always will be her truck. But now she got the right of Gravedigger since last year. Now she's backing in, but only for Gravedigger only. I like the part how she's trying to, you know, maintain her balance. You know, she's just not doubting on herself to, you know, be the one by being the best, everything like that. But still, you know, she's just trying to be the one how she's trying to get in the game. And it looks like Lola Bunny, whoa, get on top of the cars. On top of the cars, and it looks like she's going to be doing some little bit of crushing out there. That's what she's going to go out there. Anyway, so Lola Bunny is trying to be the best right there, and not bad. Okay, I will give her that with her not bad run out there from the sport and stuff like that. 42 seconds to go for Lola Bunny in Gravedigger. Let's see what she's going to try to do in her tonight out there. Without a doubt, this is going to be her moment to shine out there. And trying to strictly to play the game out there. Not bad. Okay. And it looks like her flag got off. I don't know if it was a while ago or something, but I'm not so sure. And it looks like she's going to cycle time. Is she or no? Okay, not yet. I don't think she can do donuts right now, but yeah, the venue's too, it's already too small to do the, you know, to do the donuts right now. I'm not so sure. And it looks like her 4 seconds is going to be coming. And looks like her seconds are timing are done. There's nothing she can do about it. Well, it looks like Lola Bunny did everything she can, and there she is right now waving it to all the fans right here down in Tucson, Arizona. I really like the way how she's trying to be the one by being the best, by being showing off to everyone out there. She has been in Tucson since last year because I remember they were in the same tour. She was in the same tour with Tina and Daffy, but now with several different people, we're going to see more guys. And the score is going to be 2.458, and the fans gave her a 2.522, and expert gave her a 1.999, which is decent. I mean, for the fans, somewhat, but the expert, I don't know about that score, but that's just my opinion. So it is what it is. I can't complain no more. So that's how it is and stuff like that. So yeah, that's how it is. Speaking of that, here comes Tina Russo in El Toro Loco. That's Daffy Duck's wife. Let's see what she's going to try to do. And she's going to follow Bugs Bunny? Or no, I don't think so. Oh yeah, probably not. Let's see right there. She's going to blow some steam out of that nose. And let's see what she's going to try to do. Oh, perfect jump right there. And Tina looks like, oh, it looks like it's over? No, it's not. She saved it. Okay, I will give her that. That is a good start. One way to start right there. by Tina in El Toro Loco. El Toro Loco looks like she's gonna, oh, she almost like, whatchamacallit, like, she did surfing. Oh, hey, well, wrong thing, wrong switch, Tina. And she's gonna reverse the truck because she knows she's wasting a little time. That way she could just try to perform for everyone out there. And it looks like the front hood and the left side of the horn is off, and the right side of the tailgate looks like it's about to come off, if only that Tina can handle it out there right there. Let's see what she's gonna try to do out there, and see what she's gonna do her best or something like that. Into the jump right there, bang, hit the cars right there. That's what the fans wanted to see. Yeah, it looks like she's banging up those cars out there with the back side of the left side of the tires and stuff like that. And whoa, pretty good jump out there by Tina Russo in El Toro Loco. 30 seconds to go. Let's see, can she try to get in the game out there to show it off to all the fans out there? And, whoa, careful, Tina. Oh, shoot, on top of the cars itself. And she dragged one car. What the? And she saved it. Oh, my goodness. What am I looking at it so far? By Tina Russo in El Toro Loco. Oh, my goodness. That is some absolutely phenomenal by Tina. Tina's under 6 seconds to go. Let's see if Tina can try to show it off right there. And, whoa, careful, Tina. Oh, man. And hit the wall right there. They had to shut her down for a reason. And the fans are loving it. The fans of Tucson, Arizona is loving it so far. They are absolutely loving it. Oh my. That is some awesome move by Tina Russo. And El Toro Loco, it's been a while. I've seen her great moments and stuff like that in the freestyle. My goodness. Man, the first one was awesome right there. And the second hit, everything that hit. And it's going to be an 8.756. The fans give her 9.586. The expert just give her 7.428. I say that the fan judges, I believe it's a little bit better compared to the expert. That's just my opinion. My goodness, man. Tina, oh my goodness. I don't know. What is this girl thinking? This gal came a long way in the head of the road because her husband, Daffy Duck, the driver Stone Crusher, started out a long time before her, and now she's rocking and rolling. We are down to the last two trucks. Let's start with this one. Tyler the Cat in Hooligan, and it looks like the car that El Toro knocked it out is out of the track, and I think Tyler's gonna try to push it, but I don't think so. Nah, the car's total. There's nothing you can do about it, so you're gonna have to leave it like that. Yeah, you're gonna have to leave it like that, Tyler. There's nothing you can do about it. Let's see what Tyler is gonna do. Can he try to win the freestyle competition? We'll see how it goes. And the freestyle has just started right there. And it looks like he's trying to do the best he can out there. Not bad with his race. And Tyler looks like he's going to try to go right there. Oh, it looks like he's going to pull it up right there. That is absolutely insane. You can see all the carnage, all the nasty stuff, everything. How Tina really knocked it over right there when she just pushed that blue car out of the stub up ramp out there. And it looks like it's out of the obstacle, out of track. Let's see if Tyler can knock it over. Can he try to knock it over? Let's see if he can ram it. And he did ram it, but it's not the way I expected, but it is what it is. I don't see that happening. Anyways, we'll see what Tyler's going to do right there into the jump. And oh, come on, Tyler, save the truck. Save it, save it, save it, save it, save it, save it. Yes, he's got it. That's a good save right there. That's what I wanted to see from Tyler the Cat in Hooligan. And it looks like he knocked out the orange car out of the obstacle, and the blue car is out fully, completely. Well, not fully, but almost nearly. Oh, it looks like he lost the right side of the door. I don't know how. Maybe because he nearly fell down. 27 seconds to go. Can Tyler rocking and rolling to all the fans out there right here to the sport? But we'll see how he's going to try to get in the game out there to see what he's trying to do for the best out there. The fans of Tucson is watching right now, and it looks like he's going to go for it to hit the cars out there into the stack. And oh, careful, Tyler. Oh, no. Not the way he wanted, but still, that was an absolutely phenomenal run right there from Tyler the Cat in Hooligan. Tyler really did everything again. I am super stoked about his run. He never doubted on himself, pushed the game, pushed it to the limit. That's what he did. And it's going to be a tough race against Tina. Anyways, score is 8.725. The fans give him an 8.829, and the expert just give him a 7.899. I mean, decent scores from both sides of them. I would say really not bad, but still, it's unscripted, unhinged, and it's also unknown what's going to happen in the future, because remember, this is crazy out there. All right, so we are down to the very last freestyle competition. Can he try to go for it? We'll see. Poof, or should I say Perry in Avenger. He'd rather be called Perry instead, but still. He doesn't mind being called Poof, but he likes it better when he's Perry because, you know, legally changed his name. And it looks like Perry's not going to have no room because those cars, I don't know what is he thinking right now. Is he going to go for it? Oh, yeah. Well, the fish, oh, it looks like the timing has just started right there. But once you hit it, if you jump over it, that means your time has just started right there. Not bad right there. I like the part how he slid it right there into the thing right there. But Perry is trying to see what he's going to try to do to get in the game out there. Perry is trying to be the best by being the best right there. Trying to show it off out there as he tried to get in the game out there so far to the world. And it looks like he's trying to keep a distance out there. Trying to show it off out there. And it looks like it's going to be 58 seconds to go for Perry in Avenger. We're going to see what he's going to try to do for tonight right there. He's rocking and rolling out there, trying to show it off to everyone out there. Trying to be the best by being the best. You know, all that stuff. So we're going to see what he's going to do, everything he can. Perry looks like he's going to try to, supposed to get in the game out there as he's doing the best he can. But, you know, he's just trying to keep it balanced and simple for everything like that. Anyways, 26 seconds to go for Perry in Avenger. He's just keeping a distance from himself from everything like that here in the Monster Jam world out there. And it looks like he's trying to perform. He wanted to be like his dad. Apparently not really that much that we expected. He's the only driver that hasn't won a World Finals Championship. Fun fact is Perry never won a single World Finals Champion. It was his dad who was a 6-time World Champion. His mom won once. His godbrother Timmy won twice. But still, that's how it is and stuff. Not bad by Perry in Avenger. He really rocking and rolling. Looks like he's going to shut his truck down. Waving it to all the crowd right here in Tucson, Arizona. I like the part how he's just, you know, phenomenal with his run. Everything like that. So that's how it is and stuff. Let's go look at the replay right now. Not bad how he started out by hitting those cars, even though those cars are out of the ramps, out of the obstacles. They got themselves out because they were knocked over by El Toro Loco and Hooligan. But he did everything he did. Anyways, the score's going to be 5.232. Fans give him a 4.956. As for judges, give him a 5.102. Well, it's all good, you know. I don't think he's going to be taking the lead because I've seen guys that are a lot bigger than him and stuff. But still, I will give him that. I'm glad that Perry got the racing win that he needed to win this one. It was a well-deserved win, but still, it is what it is. You know, you can't do nothing about it. So all that stuff and, yeah, everything. All right, Monster Jam fans, looks like your freestyle winner goes to Tina Russo in El Toro Loco. Congrats to her. Followed by Tyler, Cat, and Hooligan, Perry, and Avenger. It looks like Tyler could be an overall event. I can't tell who's going to be it. It's going to be a tough matchup, but I'm not so sure how or who or whatever the, you know, the officials have just called it right there. And yep, Perry's the overall event champion. Well, congratulations to Perry. He's an overall event champion. Well-deserved, everything like that, as all the fans are ready to get it on right there to give him a perfect show. You know, my favorite part is having all the drivers walk around the track, waving it to everybody to say, you know, hello or goodbye, you know, thanks for coming and stuff like that. So, yeah, that's how it is. All right, everybody, shout out to Beammonsters and all the creators of the mods. Whoever's the creator of the mods, I want to give a shout out to you guys. We have no rights for the trucks or the tracks or anything. All rights go to Beammonster and the Beammonster community and the creators themselves. They're the ones that deserve credit because they deserve the credit because they're the ones that created the trucks, not us. It's not our authority, but we're just giving them a shout out that they deserve. Don't forget to hit the like, comment only my channel, AALS3179, share and subscribe for more. Well, everybody, we hope you have a good time. Good night, everybody, from Tucson, Arizona. We'll see you guys on the next video. Good night, everybody.